Hi, my name is Teresa Arts. I'm a sophomore at Skutt.
I like your words!
And my poem is called The Barely Angel. The barely teenager was wordly immortalized, expected to live past her parents and at least forever. Instead, she chose the quarter life and now lives in my quarter memories. With my feet pointing skyward and a handstand made possible by a younger center of gravity, propped up against our tea-light terrace, she asked me, "Don't you wish you could stay here forever?" But for all of the stars, I could not nod yes. When single digits turned to double, we returned to our flimsy playground to find that not one, but two elements had changed. She and I. Don't you wish you could leave here forever? But for fear of the dark, I could not share my reasons to stay. She couldn't allow her chapped lips to rest against each other or risk hitting a brick silence, and even her smile looked strained, ready to snap off with the rest of her. Teeth bombarding a pile of spindly limbs, each tooth still fighting to carve one last groove in her anchored tongue to prevent comfort when the scale screamed numbers through her feet and into her heart. We pleaded with her to show emotion, like a summer child who directs a hose stream of water at the beehive to prove the colony dwelled there, accepting the high risk of getting stung. Riveted by our own stinging wounds, we allowed the barely teenager to slither past each palm of family through the desperate cracks in her mirror. She rests with the circus of bottles, finding one to bring her home. I wasn't in that white coat-drenched room, but I bit my nails and waited outside while freshly sterilized knives and pins dripped leftover good intentions onto the sputtering coals of her asphyxiated adolescent personality. How old does she have to be before a chalky click of pills can choke the space behind her tongue? On a day when tears were wet from the sky, the barely teenager was wordly immortalized. Only a few shuffling people shook the descent from their shoulders onto the barely teenager in the box that had been labeled child-size from the store where no one smiles. The relatives' opinions were sufficiently shown of how she had wronged them by leaving so soon. I tried to imagine her soul soaring to whatever heaven she chose, because children are good at getting what they want. Yet a tear still forged its path down my cheek and swirled into her tear duct when I bent to kiss her hand. Baby sister, you look beautiful. Because in the end, my barely teenager had become a barely angel, and beautiful is all she'll ever be.